Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Tech Gamers World. In this video, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the 4-in-1 charging cables from Jixivor. Is one cable enough? Well, let's find out. Okay everyone, welcome back. So before we get started here, I would like to extend a huge thank you to Jixivor for sending me these cables to review. I am super excited to check them out as I love all things technology. And if it's true what they say that these 4-in-1 charging cables can replace all my other cables, then this is going to be totally awesome and make my life that much more convenient. And if you guys could do me a favor, click that like button and follow me, subscribe to me here. That would be totally awesome. I'm always having new and exciting content from the world of video games and technology dropping all the time. And I would love for you to be part of my adventures. So with that said, let's get to it. Now, the opinions expressed in this video are my own, and that's said, here we go. So these are the Jixivor 4-in-1 charging cables. They were nice enough to send me two, a silicone one and a braided nylon one. So let's check them out here. I'm going to open up the first one. So here we go. Comes in packaging to hold it in place. Ah, this is pretty nice looking. Let's go ahead here and pop this open. So here we have it. This is a flat nylon braided one, which is awesome here. Really cool. This is, I'm going to say, about 5. This probably looks like it's the 3-foot model, I'm going to say. Here. 1, 2. Actually, I'm going to say this is the 5-foot model. So, pretty nice looking, very thin, which is cool. I love the thin cables. They are great for traveling. Now, this feels really well made. It's wrapped in braided nylon, which will keep it from, deteriorating, getting hit, broken, etc. On this end is a USB-A, and if we pull this forward, there we go. So you pull it forward to do, which is pretty nice. It has a USB-C inside of it as well, which is awesome. So USB-A is the bigger one. USB-C here is the smaller one. These USB-C are the newer standard. USB-A is the older standard at this point, but is still widely used. So you will see that on a lot of things, mostly charging adapters, stuff like that. Here on this side, we have the lightning cable. Now this is proprietary to Apple devices and is mainly seen on iPhones and older iPads. Apple has recently switched to USB-C, which this also has. If you pull this out in the same manner as the other side, this is USB-C. So whether now you have Lightning or USB-C, you have the ability to charge your devices all in one shot there, which is awesome. Things you want to look for with these types of cables is how well are these made, because these will tend to break off and come off, and then if you lose it, it's no longer a 4-in-1 cable. These look pretty solid here. Looks to be made of a metal versus plastic, which is good. Slides back and forth nicely here, because you don't want these to fall out. Like I said, if you lose it, that's it. So pretty good here. And how they click together, pretty easy. Same thing on this side, USB-C to USB-A there. Just clicks down, and you can see it's orange, which basically just doesn't really delineate anything other than the color. This cable should support USB 3, USB 2, USB 1. USB 3 is the new standard for the A line, and then backward compatible to 2 and 1. So again, you can plug this into a computer, plug this into your phone to transfer data back and forth. So because they fast data transfer, they claim, so that's USB 3. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Now, these cables support a variety of wattages. So you want to look for what the wattage is for the type of device you're going to charge. Now, you can get a cable that supports all the way up to 240 watts. They make those, and Jixivor makes these kind of cables all the way up to 240 watts. Now, if your device doesn't charge that fast, that's fine. You can still use the cable. Your device will only charge as fast as it possibly can. So, for example of that, if you get a 45-watt cable, the Apple iPhones that are the non-Pro version will charge at 20 watts. The Pro models will charge at 27 watts or so. That's what they call fast charging. Um, the iPads use a minimum of 12 watts to charge, but they'll be super slow to charge, and they'll drain if you're using a graphic intensive program, game, etc. 20 to 30 watts for faster charging for those. Um, so these device cables support that all because their minimum start is 45 watts. So you're good there. Again, the same thing. You would plug the cable in to the respected charger. Now, I always recommend using an OEM charger for your stuff just so that you ensure the best compatibility for charging. Android devices, if you have an Android phone, a Pixel phone, a Samsung tablet, etc., they range a little bit differently for charging. So an Android device can range anywhere from 5 watts to 20 watts for standard charging, or start at 45 watts for faster charging. That's how they can charge so quickly. So again, always size the cable for what you need. You don't need to buy a 240-watt cable to charge your iPhone or an Android device. The 45 watts would be fine. And these are great, like I said, for any of those kind of things. Let's go ahead here and check out the other one here. Open this one up here. They were nice. Jixivor was nice enough to send me two. So they sent me also a silicone one, which is nice as well. And again, they're all essentially going to do the same thing. It's just a matter mostly of what your style is. So you can see here, this is the same style. We have USB-A on this side, USB-C here where it opens up. On this side, Lightning to USB-C. So that's pretty awesome. Same style as the nylon one you can see here. Same 4-in-1 style, except the clips are a little bit different looking on this one. You can see here and here. Pretty cool. They have different designs, and this cable actually supports up to 240 watts. Now, that's super important because, like I said earlier, about what you can charge this with. Don't overdo the charge with a cable that can't support it. Obviously, you could risk a fire. So you can underdo it if the device only supports 20 watts. These are great. If it supports, if you need a device that charges 500 watts, you're not going to be using something like this. But the silicone ones look to have thicker wires inside, so they can support up to 240 watts, while the other ones don't support that high. And I'm going to put a link in the video that has the description here that has the link to all the different cables. You can check out which one you want. They have 45 watts, 60 watts, 65 watt, 100 watt, 240 watt. So definitely something to fit the needs for everybody. And they both have these nice looking grips. This one actually has a fox leather looking one, so you can obviously coil this up here and then go ahead and wrap this around and place it in. And there you go. Perfect for traveling. These are awesome. I like these a lot, so we'll do the same thing here. Check out the nylon one here. So this one actually is a little bit different. This is a more streamlined one. It has just one of the little Velcro grippies here, which work totally awesome too. I like simplicity, especially when I'm traveling. Super important. So let's see, we wrap this up here and wrap that around. There you go. Super awesome. Now, of course, we all know how these connect to devices. Here we have our iPhone. This is a Lightning model, so it just obviously plugs right in. Very straightforward. Plug the other end into the power supply. Doesn't really need explaining there. Hopefully by this point in the game, everybody knows how to plug in a device to charge it. Same thing, obviously, of course, we've got our gaming controller. Can't be without a gaming controller, especially when you're on vacation and traveling and you want to chill and relax. Pop the side off, USB-C, USB-C, plug it right in, bam, plug this into a power supply, battery backup, battery bank, whatever you got, you're charging and ready to rock and roll. And that's what's cool too. Like I said, I always keep everything under the sun with me. So battery bank, go ahead here, pop the USB-A off, USB-C, right into the battery bank. I can then charge, as you can see, charging, the light, there it is, sorry, covered. There it is, light on, light on. Battery bank is charging my controller. Throw this in your bag, you're good to go. So I would like to thank Jixivor for sending me these 4-in-1 charging cables here. These things are legit awesome. And for my viewers here, I'm going to put a link in the description for this video with a special discount code for you. Click that link. You buy these, you'll love them. I guarantee it. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching, and I will see you around. Don't forget to click and let that like button. Follow me, subscribe, whatever platform you're on. I would really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, everybody, and I will see you around. Keep on gaming.